Hi, my name is John Wybrow and I lead on business modelling for the Optimise Prime project.
I'm Ben Kinraid and I'm a Senior Business Analyst with Hitachi.
My name is Florentine Roy. I'm a project lead in the innovation team at UK Power Networks, working on Optimise Prime. So my responsibility within the project is to manage the part of the project which has to do with network innovation. So how can the distribution network operator help accelerate fleet electrification? So it involves a lot of collaboration with our partners, our Hitachi, and with our fleet partners at Royal Mail, Centrica, British Gas and Uber to co-design the solutions together. Fleets purchase around 60% of all new vehicles, and therefore they will make the biggest share of new vehicles going electric, and therefore that's why it's critical that we help them transition to show the way to others.
We had a number of partners in Optimise Prime. One of the key partners involved in the trials was Royal Mail Group. Royal Mail have rolled out over 3,000 electric vehicles across the nation, and we worked with 9 of their depots in the London area and covered over 300 electric vehicles within our trials on the project. So those 9 depots each had an allotment of electric vehicles that we were able to control to test some of the innovative methods that we're trialling on Optimise Prime. 2 of those key methods were the profiled connection, where the site met a profile of energy demand over the day, including the charging of the electric vehicles. And the other method was flexibility response, where we controlled the charging or turned down the charging of the electric vehicles to respond to a request from the distribution network operator.
Use of the site planning tool at Royal Mail sites was able to demonstrate the benefits of the use of smart charging and profile connections. From our analysis, we've found that some sites are able to save up to £95,000 and bring forward the time to connection by up to 12 weeks. Several of the existing sites were able to manage their EV charging load within their existing connection capacity, and others were able to bring their cost of connection down to zero by being able to not charge during the peak period between 4 and 8 p.m. in the evening.
In our trials, we have tested 3 different flexibility products, and in particular 2 of them were tested for the first time in Optimise Prime. One of them was a day ahead flexibility, and the second one was intraday flexibility. The provision of flexibility services means that the owner of energy assets are going to be able to turn down some of their demand at some points in time, which we have mutually agreed between them and us, the network. And that will mean that they provide a service to us at a time when we know our network is under constraint. And we give them a small payment against this service.
Based on current market prices, the value of flexibility to a fleet could cover between around 7 and 22% of their cost of charging their vehicles.
The depots were also able to respond to turn down requests. This is to meet the requirement to be flexible with your use of energy, and that again is going to help with the rollout of electric vehicles across Great Britain. We proved through the Optimise Prime trials that we could turn down energy demand from EV charging at the Royal Mail depots for up to 3 hours in response to a flexibility request in the day ahead market and even in the month ahead markets that we trialled products for. Another key part of Optimise Prime was looking at the financial side. For the London depots over an 8-year period, the fleet of electric vehicles still comes out cheaper than the diesel equivalent to the tune of 9% over that 8-year period, primarily because they are exempt from the congestion charge at least till 2025, which really helps. Overall, Optimise Prime has shown that the smart management of electric vehicles creates 3 value opportunities from depot-based charging. That is the reduction in capital expenditure, the reduction in operating expenditure, and the generation of new revenue streams from these electric fleets.
For me, Optimise Prime is so important because it has done in real life what so many people have been talking about for years as something which could be done in theory, models of forecasting being put together, and we have done this in real life with several thousand, over 6,000 commercial electric vehicles, which is literally the world's largest trial of commercial electric vehicles.